Hello, here's your 3-card reading for today. Just going to pull a few cards, shuffling now. As I was tapping into the energies this morning, I felt a very fiery energy. Now, the message that I was getting from this type of fire energy was that of a phoenix rising from the ashes, a creative energy that was just firing up on all cylinders. The cups were overflowing. There was just so much creative energy, such passion, such zest for life. Very good energy. But on the other extreme too, I was getting this duality energy where it's some of that passion, that fire energy can be misused. It can be misdirected. It can be too quick, too rushed, too forceful, maybe, not paying enough attention to the important things. So just watch out, make sure that you're grounding yourself in the midst of this fiery energy. But, at the same time, allow yourself to rise from whatever was holding you back and rise like that phoenix and burst forth and, be open to all of those ideas, because another energy that I received was that the high priestess is here. There's a lot of astrological stuff going on that is, the veil is thin. We're able to connect with our intuition. So let's see what the spirit guides have to say about that secret wisdom and fiery energy that we've got going on today. Again, I've got my carnelian out. That passion. Here we go. Oh, the magician. That is a beautiful way to start this spread. We'll put him right there. He looks fabulous. So the magician there, if you notice, first thing that I always feel drawn to is this infinity symbol. Now, today's the 8th. And we've had this message of infinity. We've had this number 8 inverted sideways. We've had this anytime that there's renewal, there's like a reassessment, because the magician he's been manifesting. He's been using his powers. He's connecting as above, so below, with his intuition, with his magic. And he's bringing that down to earth using all of the beautiful tools that he has on his table to create and manifest all of the things that he desires. Now, the magician here, there's red flowers, so it's passion, it's love, it's romance. And then he's also got this beautiful purity of just working with nature and growing. And he's got this beautiful tree and the wood. It's creating these foundations in career, family, home, and his magic. He's got that beautiful cup. And you see his arm pointing up and the other hand pointing down, as above, so below. So he's bringing all this beautiful flow and creating all these magic using all the various tools that he has gained over time. And he's transforming, he's transmuting. He's got his little snake belt there. He's able to take something that others would perhaps deem negative or of a darker energy and transmute that into beautiful, glorious golden magic there with his golden pentacle. He turns it into something of value from that darker energy. So this is a beautiful card. So, I think that's where maybe some of that fire is coming in, because he's using his alchemy and he's mixing the fire and the water and he's doing, all of his magician stuff. He's been working really hard. And the 8 say, okay, so now you've manifested all this new stuff. We need to get rid of some of the other stuff that's just the dead weight, because there's only room at this table for those to sit that are part of your magic now and understand who you are now and what you want now, and this new fiery passion that's coming in. The dead weight needs to go. So think about that one, friends. Let's pull another card here. Yeah. So we have this beautiful gentleman here. He is of a wand energy. He's a fire energy. He's got his salamanders there, and salamanders, they can walk through the fire. So nothing is going to touch them. They're going to rise up from that fire like a phoenix out of the ashes, like we discussed. And he's got his magician wand there. Now, he's just kind of starting out. I see a little bit of fear. He's perhaps all of this fire coming in. It's too hot. It's too hot. You want to get out of the kitchen. He's a little bit afraid to step forward, but he's got this beautiful magic wand here, this staff, and he knows he's going to go on this journey, and he's following his heart. He's got his magician's coat on too, but this is new magical territory. So perhaps there's something coming in that has you a little bit analysis paralysis. Now, this could be a relationship, a new relationship. Maybe someone's coming on a little bit too strong for your liking and it's kind of freaking you out. But remember, you're the magician. You manifested this into your life. So, it's here for your greater good. It's here for you to embrace. So don't get stuck like him with the worry and the focusing a little bit too much forward, maybe wanting to move a little faster than it's going to take, because you need to turn that heat up a little bit at a time. And I think that's kind of where you're at. But just don't forget to take little steps forward. Just any little step that you can take, any little thing that you can do to get that zest for life, that fire, and harness it and use it to move forward and use it to gain wisdom. And, maybe some of you are still stuck with that magician phase of transmuting it and you haven't quite become yet. But as I said this, a beautiful white butterfly just flew past me. So yeah, some of you are transforming. Some of you are already flying free. But you're all, regardless, starting on these new passionate journeys. You're starting in something new. You've listened to that fire within you and you're ready to go out. So just be a little more confident that, like I said, you manifested this. It's here for you. And be ready to go on this beautiful journey. Be ready to listen to your inner wisdom. Let's see. Yeah, look at her, 9 of Pentacles. So this to me, a lot of moon energy in this too, even though it's Pentacles. I'm feeling that there's a lot of Venus magic as well. There's a lot of feminine energies that are at play here. She is the pre-empress. So, and tomorrow there's a little bit of energies. This is going to be starting a little bit tomorrow. And we have her bird of prey here. So perhaps you're going to be receiving some kind of wisdom that will allow you to see the bigger picture of things, where you won't get that into that analysis paralysis. You'll be able to see the broader magic of everything that's around you and temper some of that fire, but also light that fire up under you to get a little extra motivation. And she is here. She is pre-empress, like I said. She's very Venus-y. She's got all of her magic around her in her garden. She's very secure in it. She has created it. She's got her little French country garden. She has her little bird of prey that she's tamed. She's connecting with nature and letting everything flow in and out nicely. And she's listening to her inner wisdom. She's not hyper focusing on things where she's getting stopped in her tracks and overwhelmed. She knows that she has enough in her garden to go around and to last for a long time, because she's built these foundations. She has manifested with her magical energy, and she's working, co-creating with nature and bringing all of this and turning it into wealth and value. And that's providing value in her too. And she knows that, she's very appreciative of all this abundance around her. And she knows that, at any moment it could be gone, but she's confident that she can recreate it again. So I think too, some of this 9 energy is like you're ending this cycle where perhaps you were not as confident in your ability to flow and to bring that value and that wealth and abundance into your life. Perhaps you were stuck. Perhaps you were just overwhelmed by the heat. You ran out of the kitchen and, you were afraid to go back in. But now it's with this new moon coming up and tomorrow is Friday, and Venus just wants you to just embrace all of this around you. Look at what you have around you. Listen to your wisdom, like I said. spirit guides are here to give you more wisdom. And, I feel like she's tapping into her high priestess energies a little bit too with that when she's divinating with the bird. So, bring all of those things together like the magician and work with nature and work with the flow of things and feel how the energies are flowing right now, and they're wanting you to revel in this abundance and see what you have created, what is here in your garden now after the winter, like what needs to be, again, reassessed, what needs to be moved around, what do you need to focus on more this year, how have your values changed in the things that you want and desire. But she's got all that same beautiful red and yellow energy. It's like that grounding, that root chakra, and that you're safe, you're secure, you are a master magician, you are the empress ready to be this season. She wants to come out like you are in charge. You're confident. You're getting into your sun energy. Lots of yellow. The beautiful daffodil. You're like coming out of this darkness, ready to bloom, ready to be your true self, and you're feeling wonderful about it. And this is bringing you this beautiful night here. He's saying like he wants to help you to find this beautiful balance between this fire passion energy and then on the other side this grounded energy, and bring it all in the middle. Bring that flow, bring that magician and that Venus, that's your masculine and your feminine energy working together, working with nature, working with the stars, working with your spirit guides. That's what the magician does. He uses all his tools, and that's what this energy is saying. And this is going to bring you a new start of something that, it's something that you've been doing before. She's in that Nine of Pentacles energy. She goes back and forth. I think this night is a little stop start here because he takes a while. He does his research, and he's one of those knights that doesn't necessarily rush forward, or he might, then he goes back. So it's balancing this passion energy with these new values and taking your time and, focusing on maybe a few of those pentacles at a time and just putting all of that fire energy into those. Maybe it's balancing like the mother and the maiden and the crone energies, like taking all of that wisdom. You're still in this magician phase where he's got his cup and he's kind of flowing everything back and forth and exchanging energy within the cups and doing this beautiful stone soup, this beautiful blend that he's stirring. So we're kind of in that. So, any of that passion energy, like I said, that's coming through, it's going to be put into these projects, these relationships, these perspectives, this magic that is going to be around for a while, and it's going to fill up your garden and create so much abundance. But you need to remember that you are the magician. Like he's standing there proud above all of these other cards. He can bring all of this energy together. He can create the perfect alchemy. So that's where we're at. We're in this beautiful day of alchemy, and blending that fire with all of that intuitive energy that's in the air right now too. So, create. Believe in all of the tools that you have to create. Believe that you've been creating all along, and you just need to listen to yourself to figure out which way to go and what you need to focus on in this beautiful new rebirthing energy, because it's coming for you. You're going to be looking out at your beautiful abundant garden from a different perspective. You're a little bit of wisdom. You're not the fool starting out, but your values have changed. Things have changed from this perspective. So embrace it. It's beautiful. Embrace that fiery, passionate energy. You cannot be burned. You cannot be put out. You are rising from these ashes of whatever happened, and you're transmuting this into beautiful abundance in your garden. You're using all of your magical tools, and you are creating this beautiful masterpiece. Enjoy your day, lovelies.